Man wins 28,888 in company's Squid Game like competition. I would have to say, I am very interested with this guy's company. Big balls to this company.
Yes, yeah. Quite funny. So the rest of the colleague die.
Don't you open it?
Ow.
And welcome to the Lao Jiaos Podcast. This is where we bring you unfiltered and unapologetic takes on the news, current affairs, and all things people pretend to understand. I'm your host, Brandon, and with me is my fellow Lao Jiao, Jordan. How are you doing?
I think it's my first time doing the Lao Jiaos Podcast with you.
Yes. I honestly feel that I'm not a Lao Jiao. I'm not Lao Jiao enough. The biggest Lao Jiao is, of course, Brother Jing Yo.
No, do review.
And he really does look the part. I have to say, he really does. Yeah. If you ask everybody in the comments, right, who do you think is the oldest Lao Jiao, right? I don't think they will guess you. I feel like I know who most people will guess. Because my wife recently told me they were very shocked. She was very shocked at how old one of our guests was, because she suspected that he was really much older than he was.
Wait, guest or host?
Host. Host.
Oh no! There's only two hosts.
No. Talking about old, I believe in the news, right? Actually, you see like this man with a brain tumor had his 100,000 AIA critical illness claim denied because the tumor was considered benign, so it was not covered by the old policy definition, which is quite crazy, especially because this is in the industry that I am like working in. I can understand both parties. This policy is 20, 30 years old, so I believe when they first signed the policy, it was really not considered. So if the AIA company pays out, right, it's really like against the policy wording, right? So it's out of goodwill, then they can pay out. But I believe now that it became so big news, right, they wish they had paid out.
Since you work in this industry, from a consumer point of view, is it a good idea to always update insurance?
Actually, it is very important, but I would say, right, that this guy is a bit unlucky. It's because 20, 30 years ago, right, the definitions of critical illness, right, were very, very vague and they don't cover a lot of things. But nowadays, especially in this day and age, right, when you're talking about critical illness, you even have early stage critical illness that covers like up to stage 0, stage 1 kind of cancers, are really quite vast in what they can cover. Like literally like any cancers or like you're talking about if you're talking about early stage critical illness. But I would say that people who have gotten it like maybe in the past 3 to 5 years, they are relatively quite up to date.
But I thought this was advice given by the doctor with the tumor removed, because it's a growth to like 3 cm in the brain.
I believe if this current surgery is done based on the new policies, you can claim. But from the older policy, right, I believe the wording is that if it's a benign tumor, benign means it's not dangerous or by right it's not or anything. But it's not covered within the old critical illness. Yeah. He bought a late stage critical illness. Late stage is really in the past it's like really stage 3, stage 4, even stage 4, like really going really severe, going to die kind. But if you're telling me that the hospitalization plan didn't pay out, right, then I'll be very surprised, because this is completely has to be covered under hospital bills. That's why it's important to get hospitalization plan. Jordan, what is the segment of the week?
Right, so you all know I'm covering like travels. I myself, I started collecting miles like at least 7 years ago. I recently checked what is the current best credit card that you can use to earn the highest possible amounts. This is the HSBC Revolution credit card. So actually you can earn 4 miles per dollar based on online or contactless spend on travel, shopping and dining. I think you can easily clock up your miles to earn a business class trip maybe within the year or something.
Would that be better than the Amex card? Everybody always think that Amex miles card is better.
I think Amex is good when you sign up. There's always a new member sign up. 7 years ago, I signed up for Amex, right? Then after 2 years, cancel off. Then 1 year later, I joined again. Then I got the perks again.
That's crazy. That's quite smart.
Yeah, and also one thing, right? Nowadays, I see, right? Credit cards, now they don't give as much that complimentary priority pass lounge thing. It became too popular that like lounge in Changi Airport is like overcrowded. It's like food court already. It's not lounge anymore.
It's no longer a prestigious thing. The food court is less crowded than the lounge.
I got better service there.
Episode of the Chit Podcast is brought to you by SG Watch Hub, Singapore's one-stop platform for all things watches. Whether you are buying, selling, or just obsessed with timepieces, SG Watch Hub connects you with trusted sellers, retailers, and collectors so you can find that perfect piece for your wrist.
But it's not just a marketplace. SG Watch Hub also offers a full range of services from repairs, polishing and strap replacements to protective films, watch winders, and authentication services, making sure your watch is always in top shape and 100% authentic. They also work with featured vendors like Goodman Luxury, Singapore's premier watch retailer and the go-to destination for high-end timepieces from Rolex, Audemars Piguet, Patek Philippe, and more.
Beyond luxury retail, Goodman Luxury also specializes in professional watch protection foam installation using high-end WSP premium protective films. And here's the exciting part, Goodman Luxury is giving away a beautiful watch winder worth close to $200 that can hold up to 4 watches through our giveaway in partnership with SG Watch Hub.
Take part, check out our giveaway on our Instagram page today and follow the instructions to enter. A big thank you to SG Watch Hub for sponsoring this episode.
SG Watch Hub, in the world of watches to your fingertips.
Speaking of international, I believe we will dive into our first news segment. We're going to Miss Universe Thailand, where the Thailand director actually said something wrong that caused a wave of angry women. Angry woman leaving the place, to the point that now he had to apologize and say that actually meant damage, not dumb hate to the Miss Mexico. I believe most of us have see the video. So Jonah, do you believe like what he's saying?
No, from the way he cried, right? There's so many angles, so many cameras, right? Especially whenever he tried to like twinkle his eyes, then he saw the camera, then he just looked at the camera. This guy is like really sorry, but an a-hole.
The thing is, I actually do think that he didn't mean to call the person a dumbhead, you know. Like, I really think he meant something else. Like, I watched back the video, right, where like the Mexico something, then I really didn't really understand his the wording, like he can tell, because anyway, English is not his first language, right? So I really feel like he didn't mean dumb hate. There's a chance that he didn't mean dumb hate, but he is sassy because after that the girl talk up, like speak up, then he also like never addressed the thing. He also sassy back, like, why are you talking? I'm now currently talking, you need to listen. Then of course that's the way you handle the Miss Universes of all the different countries, you're not going to win, especially as a guy. Coming from a guy point of view, right? Wow, that's very bad. Coming from a guy to a room full of like Miss Universe who are fighting for female empowerment and like feminism it's not very nice that you are talking down to them, especially it's really because at the end of the day that's what he was like, talking down.
Kudos to the Miss Mexico though. She did a brave thing to step down, then a few of them follows. I think it's Miss Iraq who stepped by her side throughout. If I'm not wrong, this Thai guy, right, Miss Nawat, right, lose almost 20 millions of sponsorship deals.
Conspiracy theory like it's like thinking like, is this entire saga like a bit staged? Because if not for this saga drama, right, I wouldn't even know there was a Miss Universe happening. Because I can't even remember the last time I watched Miss Universe competition, or like even I don't even know where do I go find it on the TV. Somehow or another, I've watched this video on my YouTube, right, on my Instagram or my YouTube Shorts. This video of this Thai guy saying, and the entire crowd of women leaving the place. I've seen that video I think at least 10 times, but I've not ever seen the past 10 years of Miss Universe. They really ought to be more selective on who they host, like this woman. Like, why would they pick someone who is like this sassy and like, you can tell like he was not like that fluent in English as well. So talking about girl drama, this next girl drama is quite big. Malaysian rapper Namewee remanded for 6 days over Taiwanese influencer Iris Ye. She was found dead. Some reports claim last seen with Namewee. The Malaysian reports say he's on the run, and then now he turned into the police. Do you believe that he was involved in her death?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
It may be a setup, I don't know.
Like, but yes. I always say that a lot of people say that if he's innocent, but why he cannot whacked by the Malaysian police, or like is he really involved in drugs? I feel it's half-half. It has been quite a long-standing issue that Namewee and the Malaysian authorities don't get along. Like they always got problem one. He always like sort of stand up for whole situation within Malaysia, and he's very vocal about it, and he's one of the very popular voice.
Maybe Namewee is smart to play the I'm daring enough to come and check on me. So like he's fully cooperating and all. There's still the benefit of the doubt.
I don't believe there was any foul play. Like he didn't purposely go and do this to kill her or anything. But maybe he did take drugs with her. Like that one, but hard though. Because honestly, he is in the end a pop star, and end of the day, I feel like he partly brought this onto himself because he's very famous for taking MV with like adult star video, for like doing very controversial videos, and like he got like videos with really a lot of like random girls inside, and like he says the weirdest, funniest, craziest things. So he brought this on himself a bit, but at the same time, to the extent of what the Malaysia authorities are saying, right, it feels a bit far-fetched. So there was only one news report that said, oh, he charged with murder, then like he's on the run. Then after suddenly straight away he posts, I'm actually here. I've been all along ready to go to see the police.
Apart from the news, like from the police, sometimes you also can't fully trust, right?
Yeah, no, it's a big question mark. It's just like there are a lot of gaps here and there, so it's just very like weird and like hard to like don't know where to stand, because it's not very clear. It's just interesting to see what will happen next, and I believe they will find out, because this has been it became an international news. Because we're not in that country, it's like there are a lot of like news articles that come out like, oh, someone who, like unrelated to the Irish tried to claim the body. Namwee's longtime girlfriend come out and say that she's all along been with Namewee. They're just like, wow, this is like too many different news. I don't know what to believe now. I'm just like, okay lah, I just here to watch and see what's the final conclusion.
He came out with a new song, just released a few days ago.
The next one of don't know whether is it true or not is that there are a few posts on Chinese social media platform like promising fast track or guaranteed spots in NTU or NUS. So NTU said that any application found to be containing a falsified documents will be rejected. The number of fraudulent applications remain low. This is what NTU said. This is quite interesting, because I believe the Chinese social media say that they have some people that they brought in. I believe maybe that they probably did one or two people they managed to sneak in. So George, have you ever seen like this kind of advertisement?
Sad to say, yes.
Oh, is it?
Usually a diploma, right? Like a normal Singapore Poly diploma, right? It's normally 3 years, right?
Yes.
So now we have do something that within 6 months you can attain a diploma. Yeah, so it's fast track. But then, it's approved by EduTrust Board, the SSG side. Fast track, but definitely not guaranteed you like a job or something lah.
I understand that, because the thing is, there are a lot of places that offer like diploma. 6 months is really very short lah. 6 months is really very short. 6 months is literally, wow, people pregnant haven't even give birth yet. They finish the diploma. I still feel like the reason why it's shocking, right, is because like for this news, right, it's NUS, NTU. Even if you go to the local poly or what, right, or even sometimes local JCs, right, it's hard to go into this kind of university for like the courses that you want. So for them to say that they can bring you in and guide you in, right, it's like they put the advertisement. I've seen some of the photos. It's actually like it's expensive. You have to pay. You must pay a premium to go to like the premium courses. But for the fact that you can get into the premium courses, that's quite insane.
I'm sure I will have some doubts. ROI, that's the most important part.
Wow.
A degree or like a master, I think it's definitely worth a try lah. But I don't have such capability to study that high.
Let's say even if you pay 100k or like 200k to even get into NUS medicine, right? What is the guarantee? End of the day, they have to come here and go to the school. How, if they never studied before in their life, right, or they barely pass, then they come here and they go into NUS medicine, they are almost guaranteed to fail. How are they going to pass like a medicine course, right, when they never even study or they never even pass? I don't get it. You get what I mean?
Some people out there, right, just want to come here to get a student pass to get out of their country, and then they try to, like a way to get themselves flee away from their country, so that you get a student pass for that few years.
Then you don't need to buy the expensive course. You go to like electrical engineering or like some kind of engineering course that may not be as sought after. Then after you apply for a job in Singapore, then you can become a PR here. Actually, that makes sense. That makes sense. Do you think that the university, right, turns a blind eye to this kind of like gan tao. Because the university get some more extra money, right? They close your eyes. Yeah.
这个世界是黑暗的。
And I believe that is very true. Like end of the day, it's a practical world we're living in. We can't blame anybody.
I must say that
there's nothing.
I mean, despite me working in private institutions, it got its dark side.
It's not as white and black as we think it is. Yeah. Before we end, we would like to go with a round of quick fire news for the Alamak meteor. So the first news that we're talking about is Thailand issues health warning on batch of popular Hong Thai herbal inhalers. Now Malaysia is banning it now. Jordan, do you use it?
No, not me. I think Paul does it, no? Paul likes it a lot.
Yeah. My office actually got quite a lot of these. Like a lot of people, because you in office too long, right? Then after you just like take out and you're like, wow, like 精神一点.
Your office like streets of Thailand. Sabai.
Sabai. But then after this health warning, I'm a bit scared already.
It's not of a high risk health warning, but it's more like the more you use, feel something else, like side effects or something.
I'm on the fence that it's either Alamak or smart. Because it's smart to warn people not to use this too much. Because the thing is, sometimes when you get too much, right, it's really just like over dependent.
Yeah, it's Alamak for me.
And Singapore man took his own life after his girlfriend broke up with him and his BTO got cancelled, which is really very sad to hear.
Yeah, this is Alamak, seriously.
Yeah, this is really very, very sad to hear, because the Singapore culture where they force you to get a BTO early, then it's a lot of pressure on a young couple. When you're in your 20s, right, how sure? No, but by right, how sure are you going that you are going to, this is the person you're going to marry? But then when you really commit to a BTO together already, right, you're in your minds getting married already. But a lot of times things change from 20 to 25, 26, right? A lot of things change. Breakup happen very often. I feel like there are a lot of breakups that happen when you really envision your entire life with them, right? And you to see everything crashing, right? To lose your BTO, you need to pay back money. Then after that you lose your partner that you think you're going to marry. Then it really feels like it's a lot. So this is really, I feel, it's really very sad to hear. It's really alamak, especially for those people who are out there who have going through this a similar situation. I really feel that you're at this young age, you have a lot of time to get back on your feet. You know, you have so much runway. You know, the best kind of
it's not the end of the world.
Or the best kind of way. It's not the end of the world. The best way to get back is to get back up on your feet, to take steps moving forward. There are a lot more to life. To show them that you can succeed on your own, to be as successful as you can. I feel like that's really what your goal. Your goal should be. Thoughts go out to this person's family, and for all those of you out there, please seek counseling if you are going through something like this. So the next one, man wins 28,888 in company's SQUID game like competition. I would have to say I am very interested with this guy's company. Big balls to this company.
Yeah, quite funny. So the rest of the colleague die.
So we open already. Left one guy in the company. The one guy got 28,888. Then after the rest of the company, all close. I don't know whether this guy will be well liked or well hated in the company, but it's really very good branding for a company. And I feel like it will probably be a very fun day and very, very competitive. And the company has to be doing quite well and paying their staff quite well to be able to give this 28,888. So I believe it's all in good fun. Smart. Alright, that was our Lao Jiaos podcast. If you enjoyed the episode, please remember to like and subscribe. We have an episode that comes every Friday, but at the same time, if you are into football, we have the Football Kaki that drops every Wednesday, and our Kopi Bros podcast where we interview fun and amazing guests from around Singapore every Monday. Now, we hope that everyone has a great week ahead, but remember,
we don't always talk cock,
but sometimes we do.
Ow! 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 Ow!